1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
Your point, you think we have got free will. In fact, just actually ask yourself, do you really have free will to do anything you want? Could you really go and do anything? Because if in fact you would never ever do that, no matter what the circumstances, then you don't have the free will to do that. Do you not see that?
No, I don't actually. This is now. I thought I was confused, but now I think I get it now. So we have free will, right? Sometimes your mind could be corrupted, right? Maybe under the influence of a substance, a liquid, whatever. It could corrupt your mind. And then what happens to that free will that you're talking about? It goes out the window, don't it? Because you can then literally do whatever you want. Under the influence of drink driving, people that would normally not drive a car recklessly would. And that's a free will. You chose to have that drink. You've chose to get behind that car and you've chose to drive it. That's free will. Because without the drink, otherwise you would have been able to, you're a good driver. But under the influence of a drink or alcohol, you are not a good driver, but you still have that free will. You could choose to have left that car at home whilst you know your intentions. You know what, I'm going out and I'm going to have a good time. You could leave the car at home. Or you choose not to leave the car at home. That's free will. So yes, we do have free will. How we choose to use our free will is entirely up to us.
Yeah, I mean, what you've described there is, shall we say, mental incapacitation, because most scientists agree, most neuroscientists agree that if we have free will at all, it is to a pretty limited extent because of the factors we talked about. In other words, people's environment, their upbringing, and most things we would never do, certainly bad things, because that's not within our constitution to do that. But one of the exceptions I've said is desperation. If you were really put in an impossible situation in life where it's life or death for you or your family, then people can go outside of what they may know is right or wrong in desperation. Another one is mental incapacity, either a mental illness or drugs, perhaps illegal drugs or alcohol. Then, people who get drunk are capable of doing stuff they would never do in ordinary circumstances. You read this sometimes on an aeroplane that somebody has gone berserk, they've been drunk and threatening passengers and crew and everything else, and they usually get punished quite severely by the courts. Because often they say, well, I can't remember any of it, it's all hazy, I did have some drink and so on. So that's an exception to the rule of free will. But it does remain the fact that, whether we like it or not, I mean, just to look at some of this that scientists say, whether humans have free will is a deeply contested, unresolved debate across philosophy, science and theology. Many argue it's an illusion driven by deterministic biological environmental factors, which is what we've said, while others argue for compatibilism, that rational agency exists despite deterministic forces. And another exception people try and say is, well, the brain is such a complicated, incredible organ beyond anything we could ever describe, that in itself makes us potentially unpredictable. And if we're unpredictable, then in a sense that's where free will can really manifest itself. So there's a lot of contention on this. Now, in fact, if we look at what someone like Einstein says, Einstein, and this links into IQ and intelligence, really, I suppose. as to do with the brain. He was a staunch determinist who believed that free will is an illusion. He argued that human actions are dictated by prior causes, such as nature, nurture, and the laws of physics, meaning we cannot control our desires or actions, but merely act on them. And there's also a case where experiments have shown quite categorically that, and specific experiments allowing for the time lapse, that where we're asked to make a decision on something, a picture we see or whatever, it turns out the brain has already made our choice before we're conscious of that choice. And there's many experiments which scientists have done to prove this point, that our brain is such an incredible thing. It's managing all of our systems. It's something we can't describe. It's brilliance. But actually it makes, probably neuroscientists believe, 95% of the decisions which we make. And if you think about it, that is almost obvious. And I stick with this because it is related. We get up in the mornings. Now, we all have different lives. We have different things to do. Some will get up.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.